Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Jasmine again, and I hope you're having a fantastic day or night wherever you are in the world. If you're new here, welcome. Here we do plenty things. So if that interests you, consider subscribing to my channel and hit that bell button so that you're updated with my latest videos. So guys, it's almost April and look at our camellia here. It's full of flowers already. I have pruned my David Austin roses, and there are some leaves that are coming out already. So I haven't planted the two new varieties of David Austin yet. So it's the Bring Me Sunshine and Elizabeth. And look at all these beautiful leaves that are coming out from our David Austin roses. And on April, normally it's the Gertrude Jekyll that will flower first, but at this time I don't see that much leaves yet. But hopefully when the weather becomes more warm, then it will start to have some buds. And yes, like what I mentioned earlier, spring is coming. Look at our magnolia there and another camellia here. So yes guys, what's the best time for David Austin to give us their 60th handbook, but before spring? So let me show you how it looks like. So here you go guys, this is the special 60th edition of the Handbook of Roses from David Austin Roses, and this is for the year 2022 as they celebrate 6 decades of David Austin Roses. And according to their website, this contains behind the scenes stories of the 60 years of the Handbook of Roses from David Austin. So it comes in this beautiful paper envelope with the David Austin logo there, and this beautiful rose. I think this is Justacia Vi or Boscobel. They almost look similar, but yeah, this envelope is beautiful, and I received this last Thursday, but I want to open it in a special video so that I can show it to you guys. So I'm just opening it now. I might be behind some other people. They have received it like first week of March, and it's already mid-March here in the UK. But yeah, I can't wait to show it to you guys because it's only here in the UK. And let's open this. So here it is guys, the David Austin 2022 Handbook of Roses Special 60th edition, and it comes in a soft bound book, and it's like a coffee table book handbook, not like the usual handbook that we receive every year. That's like it comes like half of this book, and it comes in the forest green color, which David Austin is known for. We receive mostly our pots in the forest green pots, and there's the gold embossed logo of David Austin with the David Austin trademark name. So there you go. Let me open it for you so that we can see what's inside. And let me put it here. And yes, so from growing in our fields to growing in your garden, we do our best to breed, select, and deliver the very best roses for you to enjoy. And it comes in this voucher as well. So there's the card here. So for 15% off on all orders, we can use button to buy David Austin roses. So it's more motivation to buy more David Austin roses, guys. And the offers ends on April 8th, 2022. So there you go. Says royally brighten up your garden with this 15% off all orders with code button. Alright, with that said, let's look at what's inside here. So here's the table of contents. And look at these beautiful flowers. So these left to right is the English climbing rose, Wallerton, Old Hall, and the Pilgrim. And this is in the private gardens in the Albrighton, Shropshire, where David Austin Roses Garden is located here in the UK. So look at all these beautiful pictures. And here, 60 years of unrivaled breeding expertise. So this is one of their greenhouses, a black and white photo of their greenhouse. And it says here, we are David Austin Roses. We take every care to breed, grow, and deliver the best roses. So our iconic green pots and golden seal are a trusted symbol of horticultural heritage and quality. So they put here the behind the scenes of David Austin Roses Handbook. So these are probably the covers of the David Austin Roses Handbook through the years. So look at this. Go. So I've been into David Austin Roses for the last 3 years, I think. And I have this one. And I think I have this one. And this is the late David Austin Sr. in the library of his farmhouse in Shropshire. So look at this. So this is their nursery manager. And so these are the different roses, David Austin roses, that we can buy from their website, or we can go to the actual garden to see them for yourself. I've been there last June and July on my birthday, or August. I think it's August because it was raining really hard on my birthday. But yeah, it's so beautiful there. If you live here in the UK, it's worth traveling there and see all these beautiful roses in their garden with your own eyes. So there you go. Look at this. So these are the pictures of David Austin's family, probably. So this is David Austin. So there you go. And in the Chelsea Flower Show, so they display their beautiful roses in the Chelsea Flower Show as well. And then growing up at the David Austin Roses, our nursery manager, Chris Lowe, joined over 30 years ago as part of the youth training scheme. So this is their nursery manager. So So this is the famous peacock in David Austin Roses Garden. If you go there, guys, you'll see they have, I think, 6 peacocks roaming around, and it's so beautiful. My children love seeing the peacocks there. And this is David J.C. Austin, meticulously checking roses soon to be sent out to customers. So a weekly crop walk is carried out by management to assess the quality and health of our potted roses, with a daily check being carried out by our production team to ensure every rose that leaves our field is perfection. So these are part of their greenhouses, of the place. And this is the head gardener, Steve Farnham. So for all of you David Austin Roses lovers, you know Steve, he's the one who's making videos on how to pot the roses, how to prune the roses, and other videos about how to care for our David Austin roses. And there are more pictures here of the David Austin Roses garden from a long time ago. And look at this beautiful picture of the whole David Austin Roses garden in Shropshire. And it's so beautiful. So this is probably around June when all the roses are in full bloom. And look at how beautiful the flowers look like, guys. This is the aerial view of the garden. It's just gorgeous. And these are the vintage English roses. So from 1960s, the Constance Spry. 1980s, Graham Thomas, Gertrude Jekyll. So 1990s, the Pilgrim, Scepter the Isle, Golden Celebration. 2000s, the Mayflower and Malvern Hills. Then 2010s, Lady of Shalott. Oh, these are 2001st is Lady of Shalott and Darcy Basil. 2010s, Princess Anne and Emily Bronte. 2020s, Naive Van and Silas Marner and Desdemona and Olivia Rose Austin. Look at the beautiful climbing rose, Gertrude Jekyll. So Gertrude Jekyll can be a climbing rose or can be a shrub as well. So if you let it climb through a trellis or the wall, it can be a climbing rose. And look at how beautiful this flower is, guys. So in my garden, or I think in all gardens, Gertrude Jekyll is one of the first David Austin roses to bloom. Here in the UK, it blooms around April, and it's so beautiful, and the fragrance is really lovely as well. So it's best for fragrance and best for flowering. And this is Olivia Rose Austin, named after David Austin's granddaughter. And look at how beautiful. It's one of my favorite as well. It looks beautiful and smells good. So planting with pink. And then summer fruit punch. So this is the orange colored, or with the orange tinge colored roses. So fruity tones. So you can use this as a guide as well and buying your roses for spring and summer. So here are the roses with delicious fruity fragrances. So it makes it easier for you guys to choose which David Austin rose you're going to buy. So this is Promenade with Purpose. So the pink roses here. Sweet and sugary. And these are the roses with the companion plants, as you can see there. So look at how beautiful they arranged the roses, guys. So it's a planning, a drifting mixed border. And these are the peak and mixed pinks. Two different kinds of pink roses. So the Queen of Sweden. I'd love to have this as well someday. So here are the roses with royal connections, and as you can see, guys, this is the Royal Jubilee and the Scepter of the Isle, Princess Anne, Elizabeth. So Elizabeth is the newest variety of rose, David Austin rose for year 2022 to commemorate the Queen Elizabeth Platinum Jubilee. And yes, look at how beautiful it is. And there's the William and Catherine, Princess Alexandra of Kent, Queen of Sweden, and England's rose. And here are other potted roses in containers. So look at this beautiful Elizabeth rose, so new for 2022. So this is Elizabeth, and it's best for flowering, best for health, and best for fragrance. So look at the story behind her name, how to use her, the fragrance and the bloom. And these are the royal rubies. So the one with the fuchsia pink to red color. So this is Gabriel Oak. I love Gabriel Oak. It's it have a lovely fragrance, so it's best for fragrance and best for flowering as well. So this is Crimson Shower, and look at how beautiful these flowers are. And this is Veil Chen Blow. I don't know if I pronounce it properly. It's a rambling rose. And look at how beautiful these purple colored roses are. So it's an almost thornless, once flowering rambler. And then these are the Violet Haze. So these are the companion plants for the roses. And these are the Ancient Mariner, Olivia Rose Austen, Eustacia Vi, and Scepter of the Isle. I think these are just Olivia Rose Austen on this picture. And container gardening, so that's what I've been doing here. So these are showing us how to have creative containers. And a guide to planting a rose in a container. And look at how beautiful this Princess Anne, guys. So these roses are best for pots. So as you can see there, so there's Kew Gardens, the Ancient Mariner, Lady of Shalott, Roald Dahl, Emily Bronte, Princess Anne, Eustacia Vi, Vanessa Bell, and Desdemona. And this is the one on the cover. It's the Bosco Bell. And it's just gorgeous. I have this as well. So this is my Bosco Bell. And I can't wait to see it flower again during summer season. And yes, let me show you what are the next pages are. So I'm just going to browse through it quickly, guys. If you want a thorough video of all the pages, let me know. So these are the rooftops with roses. So James L. Austen, as Desdemona, the City Garden roses. So kitchen courtyard. So this is in David Austin Roses garden. So kitchen garden with roses. So this one is the Adelaide de Orleans, and look at how beautiful it is. An uncomplicated white, so all the white varieties of the roses. So this the balanced white, and this is Bobby James. So this is Bobby James, and look at how beautiful it looks like on the top of the archway of the house. Layers of white. And then Susan William Ellis. I think we missed one page here. And this one is the Kew Gardens in Farmhouse White. So this is Felicite Perpetu. And Rambling Rector is the one on the top. And I've already mentioned Susan William Ellis. And these are the Endless White. So Tranquility, Litchfield Angel, Desdemona. And this is how they used the David Austin roses, or this is Desdemona, to make this hedge looks more beautiful. And it says contemporary simplicity. And look at how relaxing this place looks like, guys. And these are the sunshine shades. This is what we need to brighten up our day. So look at how gorgeous these roses are. So the first one is Port of Sunlight, then Grace, then Bring Me Sunshine, Roald Dahl, Naive Van, and Charles Darwin. So it's like orangey to yellow tones. So this is the other variety that is new for 2022, Bring Me Sunshine. So it says there is Bring Me Sunshine, a bright and friendly rose with rich yellow-orange blooms and a sunny disposition. So it will give you the story on the bloom, the fragrance behind his name, and how to use him. And then here's the Let the Blooms Shine. So planting with the brights. And this one is the Dame Judi Dench at the top, then the Poet's Wife, Tranquility, and then the Ancient Mariner. And this is another favorite, Lady of Shalott. It's so beautiful, but I've heard that it doesn't have a fragrance. I don't have it, so I can't really say something about it. But I've seen it in David Austin Roses garden, and it seems like yeah, it doesn't have any fragrance, but it's beautiful anyway. Alright guys, for shadier spots, so these are the roses that David Austin Roses website have recommended. And this is the Eustacia Vi. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous flower. And Roald Dahl. And these are the Gardening for Wellness. And look at these Arts and Crafts roses. And here is Naibevan. So this is the rose that David Austin have released last year. So this is named in honor of Anurine, or Naibevan, is founder of Britain's National Health Service, and in recognition of the NHS, its people and associated organizations and charities. So donations from the sales of these roses contributed towards 100,000 pounds being raised in 2021 for health-based charities. So there you go, that beautiful rose. And this is a rainbow of roses in 2021. And arts and crafts. So look at these gorgeous roses. So let me just go through it quickly. And so there are different roses. I would love to browse more through this book, like while relaxing under the sun. And they have the basics of rose care as well. So how you look after your roses during spring, summer, autumn and winter, and then give greener with roses. So the gift of roses, so you can have them as roses, or you can give as a green gift card. And there's a rose for every occasion. So look at this gorgeous rose. So this is for retirement, congratulations, thank you, and birthday. So this is what they recommend. And you can even add a free gift message. So here is another beautiful picture of the David Austin Roses Garden. So they're inviting us to visit David Austin. So they have their rose gardens, the plant center and gift shop, restaurant and tea rooms, and it's free to visit. It's open daily from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you just need to visit their website and see what else you can do in their garden. Here is the index by color, so you can choose which roses you want based from the color of the roses. So these are the pink roses or light pink, and are the darker pink roses, and these are the reds and the orange and peach colored roses. These are the more peachy toned roses and the white ones, and then the yellow ones here. This is the end of the book. So it says, in 1961, David Austin introduced his first rose, Constant Spry. Now, 60 years on, his collection of English roses are celebrated throughout the world, winning a plethora of awards for their exceptional beauty, delicious fragrances, and outstanding garden performance. Continuing the legacy left behind by David Austin Sr., our rose experts are still absolutely passionate about developing new varieties of English roses, continually striving to create an even more beautiful garden-worthy rose. So how to order? You just go to their davidaustinroses.co.uk. And that's it, guys. So I didn't get to cover the last part that much, but if you want me to make another video continuing the latter part of the book, I can make more videos about this book for you guys that don't live in the UK and you want to see how the whole book looks like. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed browsing the 2022 Handbook of Roses Special 60th edition with me. And I'll see you again soon in my next video. Happy gardening!